Hi, I'm Chuck, KK6USY. Welcome to Ham Radio Adventures. Today we're going to check out the Retekess TR112. Let's get started. Okay guys, today we are going to look at the Retekess TR112, TR112. This is the box it comes in. I've already taken the radio out of the box. I just wanted to show you the box. Here's the sides. Nothing super awesome about it, but on this side here, there's the actual Retekess High Performance All Band Radio, model TR112, media player MP3 AAC, lithium battery, 1600 milliamp battery, guys, 3.7 volts. Maximum volume output is greater than 2 watts at 4 ohms. That's a flashlight, which is 1 watt. And then it talks about the company that makes it here. There are different versions of this on the market. This happens to be from Retekess, or from Retekess. Retekess sent this to me for a review. They did not tell me what to say or what to put in my video. They did not ask me to see the video beforehand or anything. All the opinions are my own. All right, let's see what comes in the box. So first of all, you have the app for use instructions. Now this is like the quick setup guide. Shows a picture of the radio. It shows an app control and an app. This has the app too, but it works totally independent of the app also. Somebody questioned that on the last video of the other one, and I had to tell that. I guess I didn't catch that in the video. So here's the pages. I'll go through them slowly if you guys want to pause and look at what it says. This is the actual app and how it looks. So you have bandwidth, SNR, signal noise ratio, signal strength, volume, band. That's all the things on this part here. You can pause it and look for yourself if you like, or you can look at it if you buy one. There's the next page. Basically just more of the same. And then down here, your description and functions of each things. It's just going through and telling you what each part does, okay? Another thing it came with is a screwdriver and a little brush. Hard to see that, guys, I'm sure, but the screwdriver is to take the battery out, which you really don't need to because it charges USB-C. I'll show that to you in a second. It comes with the cord for that. Now this is a strap that like a shoulder strap or something, or you could hang it from a tree if you're out camping or something. Kind of a nice little option. It clips to the top of the radio. It did come with a USB-C cord, pretty long enough to charge it. It's a USB-A and USB-C, so pretty common these days, or it should be. It did come with this nice user manual, which is pretty thick, but it's in multiple languages. Again, we get a nice little picture of the radio on the front here, and I will just go through this really slow for you guys. Comes in English, all these different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different languages, guys. All right, so there's the list, the table of contents there. If you guys can see that, hopefully you guys can are able to make it bigger on your computer, or I may make it bigger in my computer. Product overview, introduction to product functions. This is your how to install your app to go to the store to get the app. It's free. It works pretty well, guys. Sometimes I think it's easier to use than the radio itself a lot of times. All right. This goes through all the different function buttons. Sorry, got to hold it down, otherwise you guys won't be able to see it. Functions and symbols. Gives you your bands or your frequencies, FM, VHF receiving range, and it's only receive. It doesn't. It's not a transmitter, guys. Your MH receiving range, your shortwave, I think that's middle wave, air band, and your weather channels. Only shows 4 channels. I think there's more than that in there, but maybe not. All right. There's another chart there. Here's a bunch of stuff that you can do. This is setting the setting of the timer and the clock timer. It does have an SD card slot on it, guys, and I actually got this one to work. And this is the sound on this thing is really good, guys. So I will play some music for you that's not copyrighted, so we can listen to it. Has an EQ setting, okay, SOS. We'll show you guys all that. There's some lights in the back of this thing. It's got a nice little green tint to all the lights on the front. You'll see that. Charging, sound source. It has an auxiliary input also. On the side of I think it's on the side of the radio. Yep. Another technical parameters. And page 18, looks like we're almost, and this is just telling you how to dispose of it once you decide to get rid of it, if you do. Now we're in a different language. All right, that's all we got there. I will bring the radio out and we'll start looking at that here pretty quick. All right, so here's the radio. And we'll just start on the top here. You have the 2 little handles that you can put the strap on. That's where the strap goes. It has a very, I would say, be really careful with this thing. I think it's, I forget how many inches it is, but it goes up. That top section's really tiny, guys. So just be careful when you're putting it back together or pulling it out. I would just try to get to the second one. We have a light switch here. Turns the light on. Okay. Turns it off. Also, if you hold it down, you get the siren. Very loud. Let me tell you guys. See the nice green that was on there? Nice green screen there. I haven't turned it on. Oh, you guys can't see it. There you go. Is that better? There we go. It shows down here, aircraft multiband radio, Bluetooth music play, and it shows a little airplane and little screws. Kind of a nice green, kind of a, I'd say like an army green, guys. Really nice color. This is your quick tuning knob here. All right. You have subband, you have band, a locking feature. This is a pause for the Bluetooth and start, volume up and down, memo, and shows alarm there. You have the EQ. We'll listen to that a little bit when we play some music. It does make a difference. Like I said, this thing has really good bass. I mean, for a little tiny, I mean, this thing's still size of my hand or so. So still really good power. You got your power and your sleep, tune up and down, or next. All right. On the side, this is the fine tuning. When you get to where you're kind of at, it's hard to do with the front one. You just move this one, and it does a really fine. This is where your TF card goes, and your charging port. This is auxiliary, and then the headphones. All right. On the bottom, it's got a couple little kind of rubberized feet on it for setting it down. On the back, these are 2 little lights, and I don't think they really do anything other than just light up, but I think there's configurations you can do in the instructions. This is for the battery here. That's what the screwdriver's for. It's got like a little, the older models used to have a replaceable battery that was rechargeable and stuff. The new one is a nice, well, let's just take it out. Let me grab let me just grab a screwdriver. All right, let's take the back off here and show you the battery. I haven't even looked at it yet, tell you the truth, guys. Okay, on the back here it says super bass. All right, and I have to say it does have pretty good bass. So it has like a little flat battery. I'm not going to take it out, but you can see it there. It's very similar to, well, kind of its own little style though. It's got a little piece of foam that holds it in because the original models did have a bigger battery. All right. It's got like, I don't know if these are actually real, but they look kind of cool. You know, kind of Allen head bolts there to hold the speaker grill on. Let me put this back on. Alright, on the back here also has the model number, FCC ID, a bunch of different things on there. Let me just turn it on and we'll look at the lights in the back. And there's your lights. Actually, they may change. Yeah, they kind of cycle. You guys can see that. They kind of cycle through different colors there. It went blue there now, and then it went off. Okay, it must have went into silent mode. Oh, I may have actually hit it. So there we are. All right, that's how it sounds. Let's try that again. So it has a little CW when you start this thing up, guys. And I do believe that's CQ, CQ. All right. And we're on FM. Let's take it out of there for now.
New Sleep World. News that matters to you. Around the Bay, around the world, around the clock. All news 106.9 and AM 740.
All right. There's the shortwave. Let me bring this back up for you guys, so the screen's a little better for you. All right. So this is the band button here. So right now we're in shortwave. It goes to airband. This is the weather bands. FM.
I've got great news in just a matter of moments, 12 minutes to be exact. I will have more shots.
I'll try to hook this up to something later, guys. All right, and then we go to VHF, 146.520. It does receive. And just so you guys can, well, we'll go back to one here.
To get more Americans out and more humanitarian aid in. Meantime, House Speaker Mike Johnson.
Middle wave, I guess is what they call that, MW.
On aid for Israel.
We cannot waste any time getting Israel the aid.
That comes in really good. You can see that the top up here shows you a bunch of different things. So,
If this was to become president.
all right. Okay. Then we go to shortwave. Now, I'm going to have to see if I can set this thing up sometime tonight, maybe, and see if I can hook it to one of my antennas and see if I can pick up any shortwave. The first time I tried it was kind of in the evening, and I did pick up some stuff with just the stock antenna. All right. So we have a lock function here. This is your Bluetooth. Let's go to... There's the Bluetooth. Now we're on the SD card. Let's pull the volume up and sounds really good, guys. Okay, we go to the next song. Next song. A little bass in this one.
I know you
Alright, we'll flip through the equalizer on this one, guys.
And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile.
Try and get to where I can see it. So the equalizer button is right here. Let me move my microphone closer. Alright.
As you fade away,
yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's
Different one.
Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really
That's number
asked
5
to be
there.
brought into this place. You wanna love me,
On the,
well, baby, I have a taste.
phone app, it tells you what each one is.
No, you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way.
So the sound on this thing is really, really good, guys. I'll probably cut through some of that for you, though. All right. Now there's the chart, the fast tune. If you watch the, hopefully the gauge there. So there we go. That's and then you have the fine adjustment. All right, now this is the app, guys, and we can go through all the bands, and you'll see that it shows the frequency matches up here, and it's pretty quick actually. So let's just go to a different band. Now we're at Air Band. Everything follows right along with the phone, and it's pretty fast if you guys can see that. There's FM, VHF, there's AM. Now I think on the app you get AM, but I didn't see it on the actual radio sometimes. But let's go to music. And let's turn the volume up. Here we go. We can turn it up more. Back down. And it's showing song number 4 of 4. Okay. We can go to the next song. Goes to 1 of 4. And then the equalizer is right here. The button is right here. So that says pop. Let me turn it up just a little bit. Hit it again. Rock. Again. Jazz. Classic. Country. Back to normal. Alright, so that works pretty good. So later tonight I'll try to hook this up to my antenna for my radios and see if I can get you guys some shortwave. Alright guys, so I tried a couple times to get some shortwave stuff, and I don't know if it's where I'm at. I know radio stuff at my house, like AM, FM radio, is not very good. I live in like a valley. I tried a couple different nights, different times of the day. If you guys have any suggestions on how to better do shortwave, and I actually did hook an antenna to it. I hooked my big, my dipole to it, and that didn't seem to help. It did bring in the time where it beeps and tells you the time, but it wasn't very clear and wasn't very strong. I actually went on my Hermes light, and it was on there just a little bit stronger, but not a whole lot. So I don't think it's the radio. I think it's my location. If you got something on this video, please hit the like. And if you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell, hit all, that way you'll get all my future videos. And if I do get something shortwave later, I'll throw up a video. I'm Chuck, KK6USY. Thanks for joining me today. 73 all, and hope to get you guys on the airwaves.